welcome back. Still in chapter 3, still dealing with sales, but we're now bringing you to the next exciting drill where we talk about refunds. Yay, refunds! And of course, that's an everyday occurrence with companies that every now and then they do have to issue out a refund for either a product coming back to them, be it defective or other item. But also, we may end up have to issue out a credit memo if it's for a service or again for a refund. Either way, it's nice and fun. So how do we do this? Well, let's start off first. Your book gives you this memo. So on January 12th of 2021, Red Rock Diner only used one pest control treatment rather than the two billed on invoice 1023, and they want to prepare a credit memo. Most likely they've already paid us, so we're basically giving them kind of a store credit for already paying for the service. Notice we're not giving them a complete refund. Then it has Diego Rodriguez used 3 hours of gardening service, not the 4 listed on sales receipt 1014. Notice that's a sales receipt. The rate is $35 per hour. Prepare a refund receipt with check as the payment method. Okay. Notice the difference again on these two. One was an invoice that was pretty much paid, that were issuing out a credit memo. The other two was a sales receipt. So we're going to basically issue out a refund receipt. Alright, so let's start off first how we do a credit memo. Well, if you know already, we always go to new. So new and the plus sign. And then we're going to find credit memo. Yeah, let's go ahead and click on that. And it pops up for us. First thing we need to do is make sure we modify the date to January 12th, because that's when the memo happened. There we go. And we're going to find, since this is for Red Rock Diner, we need to find their name. Now you can type it up here, or you can just look for it. And then it populates all the information. And they are QuickBooks Web Sample Company at yahoo.com. There we go. That's a good email. Anyway, Red Rock Diner on 500 Red Rock Road. Yes. So they actually had pest control service. So we're going to find that, because that's the item we're crediting back, because they did not use all of our pest control service. So again, if we're any credit any item, we always find the product and service. Product or service. Now, we were told it was only one pest control treatment that needed to be credited back, not two or not more, and it's basically a fee of $35. Okay? Once we have this in, we're going to actually hit save and close. Okay? And again, even though we hit save and close, looks like it never actually does it. So we'll just exit out. Alright, now let's go check out the actual customer list. So let's go check out that customer. Let's just show you what that credit memo does. So Red Rock. There's Red Rock Diner. Click on there. Then we have a payment. There's an invoice of 1023, and then you see this negative right here. Okay, so right now it does show a payment. Now the payment is usually generated automatically. You can see this is the current date. So that's actually generated automatically in QuickBooks. It's always for 0. So don't be worried about that. So really from there, let's see, we're going to go ahead and check, because your book wants us to go ahead and go to receive payment, this payment of $0, and actually change this to 01/12/2021. Use the current date so we can stay together. And notice that the credit is already attached itself to invoice 1024. So basically this is going really just lower whatever invoice that they have open, if they have one. If they don't, once we open up a new invoice, the credit memo will automatically attach itself to it. So all we have to do, now that we've changed the date to the correct, make sure the check marks are there, which again QuickBooks automatically does, we can hit save and close. Yes. So exit out, and there we go. Notice now that we have the dates, they're both there. We now have $35 that is basically going down. And that is about it. Nice and fun, super simple. Alright. Next, we have that refund. So, refund time! Woo! Getting money back for returning stuff or not using everything. So again, since we're doing a refund receipt, a little R&R going on, we're going to click on refund receipt from new. Notice we're still in the customer item. It's all chapter 3. It's all about the customer. Alright. Refund receipt. And we're going to end up go for Diego Rodriguez. This time you see I typed it in. It automatically pops up everything that has the letters you already typed in. And you can keep typing if that person hasn't shown up yet. Makes sometimes life a little bit easier. Remember the date for this memo was again January 1st, January 12th, 2021. Okay. Awesome sauce. Nice. So, we know the date of the refund. We actually have to pick the payment method, which was check. Refund from our checking. And notice that it's already populated check number 71. Now we do want to always check to make sure that's the correct check number if we're going to issue out a refund. But right now, that's good to go. So we need to put in what we're refunding. And what we were refunding was a little bit of gardening. Remember, he only needed 3 hours instead of 4. So we're going to refund that 1 hour that's going in. So quantity 1, And we know the rate was $35. Because apparently a lot of it is $35. Okay. Once that's in, all we have to do is save and close. Because that's all that we're doing is the refund. We get this nice little check mark saying, yeah, refund has successfully issued. Yes, it has been issued. So, okay. Close that out. Because again, gotta manually close everything. And let's go ahead and go to your chart of accounts. Okay, they want us to check the chart of accounts. See your chart. We're going to check on view registry for banking. You don't need that. Okay. Checking. And then there's our refund. So we can actually see that in the registry. I mean, it's always good to double check, making sure that it actually happened. And as you notice, that in the registry, it does state refund. Also, for what kind of service it was, for landscaping service, and the $35. And then you can click on it and hit edit if you want to go straight back to it. Remember this also again, anytime you see this clock, that means you can always go back and check all the refunds or all that particular item. Okay, so that concludes this drill. Next is your due part, which is a little bit. And we're going to hit in the next drill, how to receive payments. Yay, we finally get money. So instead of issuing out, we finally get some more money back in. Okay, so I will see you for that drill. Let me know if you got any questions.